start with the introduction. Hi everyone, I'm Isaac. I'm a price action trader following Al Brooks and studying the Al Brooks trading course, and I'm learning to read price action. I am just doing a personal review of today, July 27th, Monday, 2026. And some of you may know me on Discord or in the Al Brooks trading group as Trader Joe or Wedge Hunter. Sometimes I call myself greatest trader of all time, and then I have a picture of a goat in a suit. Because hey, you gotta really believe, right? As Brad Wolf says, don't make fun of yourself even as a joke. So yeah, greatest trader of all time, and I'm a goat in a suit. Not literally, but anyways, so before we begin, I'm studying Al Brooks and I don't sell or promote anything for profit. This is my own personal journal to help me understand price action better and get feedback from more knowledgeable people in the Al Brooks framework. To this end, I'll be using terminology that is familiar to those people. So other people may not understand the terms I'm using. Here's the risk disclosure. You can pause to read. And I'm just experimenting with some royalty-free music. So here's the credit to the creator of the music that you hear in the background. I hope it's working. Other than that, let's begin. So again, today is Monday, July 27th, 2026. Let's look at the daily ETH. There were two possible ways to draw a triangle, but then this upper line got violated here. The less steep one still hasn't. Having said that, it's clearly a trading range. So I mean, at this point, I can see the bears wanting to test down here. If you can see where my cursor is. Here, then here, then here, then here. It's like these lows. But because it's a trading range, it could just find buyers down here. It could also just shoot straight back up. I do see a wedge there, although this is a pretty steep move down here. I'll draw that out. See that? That's a wedge there, but it is steep. Other than that, here's the daily RTH. So this is the end of today's bar, Monday, July 27th, 2026. So as you can see, Friday, Thursday. So Wednesday overnight, we had a gap down. So we started with a gap down on Thursday, which means that Friday was going to find sellers above that Thursday doji. Both of these were dojis. We did manage to gap up today above these two dojis, but what should we have expected at the beginning of the day, you know, before seeing the final print of this bar? Middle of a trading range. About the middle of this triangle. Again, confusion and disappointment. Must be a trading range because I mean this is the bottom of the triangle, and it's we're still getting doji bars. Bears wanted to bring it back down and retest down here. So this is probably where I'm a little more confused. Although in trading ranges, we have to remember that the market typically gives you 2 chances to get out. So if there were any bears that sold this and they got caught, then that's 1 chance, 2 chances to get out break even. According to Al Brooks, if I remember correctly. I'm still doing my second viewing of his video course. Let's look at the... this is the 60-minute ETH. Let's bring it back to... Yeah, this is not including the current overnight bars. Yeah, again, you can see a trading range. You can see maybe a wedge. Yeah, wedge here, nested wedge. You know, big move down, then kind of wedges upward, then tanks down again by 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is, I think, the first 6 bars of the RTH day. And then it just goes down further. So in light of this, I mean, you can clearly see it's a trading range. Closes this gap here. Looking at the RTH 60 minutes, same thing again. And here you go, wedge 1, 2, 3. Tanks down by 10:30, so that's first 12 bars. So again, trading range, and of course, look at that, we got dojis. Tried to break out, but didn't. More of a trading range type of day after the big move down. I can show you the 15-minute ETH. Just gonna see, yeah, right there. Yes, the same thing again. I mean, after this bear breakout, which is basically what it is. I mean, who's trying to buy against that? But then we are at the lows of a trading range, so really, again, confusion and disappointment. We're looking at a trading range. Okay, so I will now look at the 5-minute RTH, which is where we base our trades and our setups. Okay, so here is the final day here. And again, I assume anyone who watches me knows that what these lines mean. The prior day open, high, low, and close, as well as this being the current day's open. Okay, try to be quick here with the bar by bar review, and just still keeping in mind the higher time frames, especially the daily chart here. Okay, so opened with a gap up, but a doji closed above the last 2 days highs. But again, sideways, we don't know what we're doing. So, naturally, sellers above on the second bar. And then bar 3. Big bear bar closes below yesterday's high. But just testing these highs here from yesterday. Testing this area. Will we break back in? Let's see. We found buyers. Probably some bulls trying to scale in who thought they could scalp. But again, there were probably sellers above this bar, and sure enough, bear bar, and then another surprise bear bar. Okay, so we're coming back down into this range, into Friday's doji. Okay, then another pause, and another pause. So 2 dojis, but they had bull bodies. Still, what about buying? Nope, not after this steep bear move. And then sure enough, another bear bar starts finding some support. Around the EMA, as well as these points from yesterday, as you can see here. Doji, and going down. So what would I think looking at this? Well, I would think, okay, first 6 bars, maybe a measured move back down to here, so it's going back down to these lows here. So, but with it's not exactly a clean move down. You're still having some pauses along the way. That to me is already a sign that the bears are not going to go much further down. So this is another big bear bar, but I'm expecting to have a stop or exhaustion soon, or maybe this is the exhaustion. Okay, we come down to these lows, and we come down to yesterday's low. So here we went below yesterday's doji, so we've officially created an outside bar. So what about buying this? No. Again, steep bear channel. I wouldn't do it. Such a bad high one. Such a low probability buy that the bears knew that, so they just faded that signal bar. And there you go. But then 2-bar reversal. Would I still buy this? Really hard to say. I would not do it. I think there are. It looks like there are buyers in this area. And I don't know any other indication to sell. So just looking at the charts here, nothing else really telling me this is going to go lower. So I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't sell it. I would just wait for more information. Okay, so we got a good bull bar there. Another good bull bar. Okay. Went back to the EMA. Maybe it wants to retest back to, these breakout points here where we see the pauses. So we got a doji, and then we did try to retest low of bar 9. I don't think we touched it. Very nice bull move up, so would I sell it? Well, that one, that's something I'm not too sure about without context from higher time frames. Looking at this, my answer is, in light of higher time frames, my answer is yes, I would actually sell it and just take the chance. What would that Well, let's see. Okay. And again, we got a doji. Maybe some bulls trying to get out break even, realizing that this may go down further. And sure enough, look at that. We did get a lot of wick there. Tested the breakout point here from, what is this, high of bar 16. So found buyers there, but then look, next bar filled in that wick. Didn't close below it, didn't even test below it. But when I see something like this, where the next bar covers the wick of the other bar, of the previous bar, then in context, it's as good as if there was no wick at all. Or shadow or tail. If you guys have a different opinion on that, let me know. Okay, so we did test below both of these bars. I even had a bull body. So what could be the reason? You can see this is yesterday's open and close. They were almost equal, hence the doji bar on the daily chart, the daily RTH. So perhaps it was just testing that. And sure enough, it continued downward. We're going now to yesterday's low. What happens next? Test down lower. But of course it did. With such a steep bear channel down, it could have gone up, but I mean, it was more likely to go down here, I think. Then we get a reversal bar. Could this be a double bottom? Well, it would be a lower low double bottom, and those work differently from higher low double bottoms, where the second pivot is more extreme than the first. And I personally don't like those setups. I usually prefer to be the second pivot to be not as extreme. So in other words, higher low or lower high, not higher high or lower low. But again, steep bear channel. Let's see. I would think, in light of the price action so far, big up, big down. This was a nice cleaner up. The down came with pauses. So let's see. I'm a little more on the side of the bulls for that reason, but let's see. Okay, but again, steep bear channel. Naturally, sellers above. That was the high one by, or is this the high one and this the high two? But anyways, then we have a bad high, another bad, a bad buy signal. But then the bulls tested above it. But this could be an implied higher low double bottom here. And it is going well for the bulls. So stop order bulls above this bad doji got a good scalp. Okay, then coming back to this area here where we had a pause. This is retesting there. And before finding sellers. This big outside down bar. What do you do with this? Well, I wouldn't sell that. I can say that much. Could be retesting just the breakout here. So breakout test of 30 high. I thought it was a good limit order buy. Although that was a big bear bar, so I was getting ready for it to go down a little bit more, and it did. But you could see by the shadow there that there were buyers in the area. Okay, and so limit order bulls took this back up, went back up here. This did almost hit the 1R based off of bars 29, 30, 31. My mistake. You know what? I'll just use this here. So based off of that would have been 2R if we had just gone based off of that. Then that would have been, sorry, 1R, I meant to say. And during the live session, this was very sudden, so it could have been a breakout test. Just shrink this, make sure it's not in the way. Yeah. But again, trading range, buy low, sell high, scalp, as Al Brooks says. So what more could we do here? I think this was a vacuum test of these highs over here around bar 19, 20, 21. And sure enough, we got doji. Yeah, it's 4 bull bodies in a row, but then yeah, bulls are starting to lose their strength and at the top of a range here. So if anything, I would get out below a long, or if you didn't take profit at the 1R target, I would just get out. And sure enough, bears take over, closing below yesterday's close. Okay. This looks like it might be a wedge top here as well. This did not close below the low of the previous bar. Went back down. To me, this is kind of a surprise. I would usually expect this to go a little bit lower, but we are at the lows of the range. So, who knows? Right, and next bar we got kind of a pin bar, bare body, lots of shadow. But same as these 4 bull bars here, these 4 bear bars, yeah, now we're coming to the bottom of the range. Starting to lose some strength there. But then look what the bears did. Got another nice bear bar there, but now we've created a wedge bottom there. So probably for me personally, I would just take profits or even partial profits if nothing else, but definitely just not be short or just have a very small position size. That's my personal opinion. And of course we got a pause there. Doji, body, okay. One's a nicer bull body. Let's see what they can do with this. In context, I would call that more of a trading range bar. And yeah, after this steep bear move, we could expect to find sellers going down for one more. But again, now we're at the bottom of a 3 push pattern. So what happens next? Well, let's see. Yeah, pause. Possible. Well, it's a bad buy signal. And a pause again. But then, surprise. Bull bar. Trying to go. It's going up towards yesterday's low or Friday's low. Found sellers there, so bears are trying to keep this below yesterday's low. But then we're starting to find buyers here above the breakout of this little tight trading range. What happens next? Okay, now we're just going a little bit sideways. So that's a doji. Excuse me. And then another nice bull bar breaking above yesterday's low. A nice one. Technically, this is the 3 push wedge top. So pause. Doji outside bar. That's an IOI. What happens next? Okay. This is the middle of a range as well. Could just be a breakout test. Maybe just buyers wanting to buy at a better price because maybe they missed this buy. And it came back up, but I do also notice this could also be the bulls just trying to get one more leg up after, or maybe just trying to get out break even here. So I would get out of longs personally. And there we go. Bear move, or bear bar, bear doji. I mean, it was minimal follow through, but in the middle of a range, in the middle of this range here, towards the bottom of the overall range. So we found buyers there, and found sellers pausing before going further up. We're at 67. Coming back to the top of this range here. Also, I think it broke above channel line. So if we did it that way, well, let me just see what happened next. So basically, it was, we just kind of went sideways into the close after that in this general area here. It did close above Friday's open and close, but on the daily chart you see daily RTH. It's a large bear body. It looks like it closed below the midpoint. Yeah, very confusing day today. And I definitely have more work to do studying this stuff. So I'll leave it at that for now. And I'll wait for, I don't know if it's Brad Wolf or Joseph Imbernone uploading their daily review for today, and then I'll see what they say. Again, this is for Monday, July 27th, 2026 on E-mini S&P Futures. Well, this is technically the micro, but it mirrors the full-sized S&P Futures with like near complete accuracy, so it's basically the same. So other than that, I'll leave it at that for now, and I'll continue studying. And please feel free to leave any comments, questions, feedback, but please only if you're studying Al Brooks with me. Everyone else, just I would say go study Al Brooks. Please don't try to sell me on any other gurus or anything. Okay, so I will end it for now, and I will see you guys in the next one. And yes, I will try to remember to upload every day. It's just a lot's going on. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot.